Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Niavo Landihajaina R. I'm a sustainability consultant, and I'm also a lead auditor and certification officer related to different sustainability standards. Today, I will share you a presentation related to sustainability standards in Africa. And I hope you will enjoy the session. And you saw at the end there will be a Q&A sessions. So you can ask me what you want at the end of the presentation. So let's start. It's important to share a brief introduction related to sustainability standards. As a definitions, it's a tool that promotes responsible production, trade, and consumption. It's the point mainly related to sustainability. And there are mainly two types of sustainability standards. Voluntary. Voluntary, it means that it's from your choice to make to implement the sustainability standards. We have, for example, fair trade, rainforest, and organic standards. And these standards can also be regulatory standards. It means that it should be implemented by the country or requested by international or national regulation. The purpose of sustainability standards is mainly to drive environmental protection, social equity, and economic resilience. The adoption of sustainability standards is mainly related to international and Africa-specific frameworks. And sectors, it can be implemented to different sectors. It's not only on agriculture, but we have also sustainability standards on forestry and attractive sectors. There are different challenges that we can face when implementing sustainability standards. We have high compliance cost, limited institutional capacity, and market barriers. There are also different opportunities that we can have when we implement these sustainability standards, like enhanced competitiveness if we have a company, so we can make a difference from other competitors, attract sustainable investment, and support livelihoods. For that, there are different ways, like regional harmonization, capacity building, and inclusive stakeholder engagement. The objective of these presentations is mainly to let you understand sustainable agriculture principles and certifications. Why agriculture? Because our main subject is related to agriculture. So I've focused my presentation mainly to sustainable agriculture to be more understandable. And this presentation is also to explain practical and applicable sustainable agriculture practices related to sustainability standards that be integrated into projects to be certified. And finally, to share you some case study in order to make and present a successful sustainable agriculture project. Let's start by a brief definitions of sustainability standards and certifications. When we are talking about sustainability standards, there is a link to certifications, because the certifications will prove that the sustainability standards are implemented. That's why certification is also explained on this topic. Certification. So what is the first certification? Certification is a set of standards and requirements that a product must meet in order to be certified. We have on one hand standards, and on the other hand requirements. Certifications also ensures that producers follow the rules, and these rules are implemented during the production process. We have, for example, the restriction of use of organic fertilizers, pesticides or herbicides on crops, not using genetically modified organisms, not using or grow hormones in animals, and also producing products according to national environmental laws. These are some examples of implementation of organic standards. And certification is often required in order for products to be sold at higher prices, and or also to receive value-added benefits such as preferential treatment or access to markets. And having certifications help farmers to reduce risk. What are the advantages of these certifications and sustainability standards in agriculture, when our main topic? There are different advantages that we can note. For example, it provides a guarantee of compliance with best practices established by the certification body. It is also an important way for producers to position their product in the market and demonstrate that their product meet certain standards. It also allows producers to be transparent about what they grow and how it was grown, so that the customers know what they are buying. But certifications is not only about the quality or positioning. Third-party certifications also helps drive improvement in farm management and productivity. They also help producers understand how they might reduce risk associated with environmental degradation, food health and safety, and animal welfare and fair trade. Standardization and certifications. Certifications provide standardizations in agricultural products. But what is standardization? Standardization is a process to ensure uniformity of quality among different producers or manufacturers. This means that there will be no difference between one producer's product to another's. And it also provides consumers with confidence in buying products, because they grow exactly what they want to get when they buy those products from various producers or companies. It means that standardizations make sure everyone follows the same rule. So we have the same rule on each sustainability standard, and each companies or producers that want to be certified under the standards use and follow the same rules. As I said, we have different sustainability standards available for growers that address different production systems and goals. Each certification offers different standards and requirements, as well as tools to help you achieve standards. We cannot, for example, organic certifications. This requires the use of organic methods or for everything from soil fertility management to pest control, but does not require any specific production system. We have also global CAP certifications, which is good agricultural practices. Rainforest Alliance. This means work with farmers, businesses, and consumers to protect forests, conserve biodiversity, and promote sustainable agriculture worldwide. Fair trade. It means fair prices that provide an immediate lifeline for farmers or workers struggling with low income and disadvantaged by global trade. And the UAPT, which is mainly responsible sourcing with respect, defines botanical broadly, including plants and other unique raw materials derived from biodiversity. Why these sustainability standards are important? They are important first because they provide mainly environmental protection. For example, if we are talking for agricultural organic standards or rainforest, these standards enforce practices that reduce environmental damage. Organic farming reduces pesticide residues in water by 5 times compared to conventional methods. And the Rainforest Alliance certification promotes biodiversity and sustainable land use, improving water quality on the certified coffee farmers. This is an example for a project located in Colombia. We face challenges when doing sustainability standards like high cost, because obtaining certification can be expensive, especially related to application, inspection, and compliance costs that we are working with a third certification body. There is also complex processes that can be difficult, especially for farmers or producers. And the certification processes can be complex and bureaucratic. There are a lot of documentations that we need. And also the activity should adhere to highest standards and requirements. This is an example of certification costs for different sustainability standards. From different certification body, we can see here all the steps. The costs can include travel, administrative inspection, crops fee per acre, because the cost also can vary from from the production area, and also vary also from activities. Let's see a case study, an example of applications where you can see exactly how we can implement this sustainability standard and how it is practically. On these examples, I took a case study for a green harvest cooperative. It's a cooperative of farmers. And it's just an example to show you how it is implemented exactly. The location, this project is located in rural area of Ghana, and it has 30 individual farmers who grow and process cocoa. The cooperatives members are committed to sustainable and environmentally friendly farming practices. They have decided to pursue organic certification from their clients' requirements. So the standards we have here is organic standards. How is the certification process? First, this cooperative should choose a certification body. The certification body should be recognized and accredited where the project is located. So here we have in Ghana. So the certification body they choose should have accreditation in Ghana. We have, for example, Sol Association, EcoCert, Bureau Veritas, Immo Control, or Control Union. After choosing the certification body, the cooperative apply for application and inspections. So they send all the document requested to the certification body. When all our data are finished, they can start the inspection on site. And if there are non-conformities, some action corrective will be needed before certifications. There is also a transition period. Transition period is used in the case that there are some chemical inputs used on farm 2 years before the plantations. And if it is annual crop, it is 2 years. And if they have perennial crops, this transition period will last 3 years. In our case, we have cocoa. It's a perennial crop, so the transition period will be for 3 years. The next step, after choosing the certification body, in our case, they have chosen Bureau Veritas as a certification body. They send all the package to fill for their certification and get the updated regulations related to organic certifications. So when all of that are okay, they started the audit plan with the certification body, and the date will be when there are activity on site. And also the date suitable for 2 entities at the same time for auditor and farmers. While waiting for the audit, there should be some documentations that need to be prepared by the cooperative, and also there should be an internal control. It is led by the quality manager, quality responsible of the cooperative. He needs to create all the documents like pest control documents, traceability, training program and content, producer contract, plot sheet template. This is just some examples of documents needed. All activity should be registered. It's the requirements because it can show that the project really follow the regulations, and they choose the internal control who is responsible for checking the activity before the audit, and also to ensure that the activity comply with all the requirements. Producer member engagement. The cooperative members should express their collective interest in obtaining organic certifications. In that case, they should sign a contract and engagement in organic standards. They also understand the market demand for organic product and recognize the need to formalize their existing organic practices. The creation of ECS, internal control system, which will manage the producer group. Training is important also because usually farmers do not know the regulations, so it's important to organize workshops and training sessions really related to the updated organic regulation practices. It can cover, for example, composting, crop rotation, pest management, and the most important, avoiding synthetic chemicals. The training help members to align their practices related to organic standards and build their understanding to the certification process. And at the end of the training, all members should sign an attendance to prove they have attended the training. Each farmer will get all the documentation to fill needed for their certification. The cooperative begins keeping detailed records of their farming practices, including input seeds, planting dates, and pest management strategies. This documentation is essential for demonstrating compliance with organic standards during the certification process. This is an example of internal control that we can have. This is an audit checklist filled by the control. And when all of these steps are done, there should be an audit by the certification body. It is an on-site assessment, the audit plan, or for example, opening meeting. This is a usual audit plan that we can have. Opening meeting, visit of producers, which is the square root of total producers, visit of cocoa process activity, and the closure meeting. At the end of the audit, the auditor will issue a compliance assessment, a report that summarizes all the non-conformities that can be raised during the audit. And for our examples, there is a mature non-compliance, which is about the producer A has used chemical inputs on his plot 1. And this audit deviation sheet should be seen by the two parties, the producers and also the auditor. When the certification of the audit is done, the auditor will send the report to certification body. There will be a delay to send the corrective actions in case there are non-conformities. After that, there will be also a reviewer that will check the report of from the auditor and also ensure that all the activities are compliant before doing certification. This is an example of a certificate that we can have for organic standard. The certificate will be valid for 1 year. And after the initial audit, there will be also annual inspections. The goal is to ensure that the cooperative continues to adhere to organic standards, and also market access. When the cooperative gets this certificate, it can sell his product under organic standards. This is the end of my presentations. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. Thank you for